Before we get started, I want to let you know that the bride and the groom have elected to have an unplugged ceremony. We ask that you please put all cameras, iPads, phones, and other electronic devices away and make sure they are on silent. The bride and groom want you to relax and be fully present during this very important moment in their lives. Please put away all electronics at this time. Thank you. Everyone, please rise. To be married to this man.
We do, parents.
And to all of you, who stands with this couple to express the good wishes of their families and friends? And everyone says, we do, together.
We do.
Everyone? We do. Yes. Please remain standing.
Thanks, buddy. All right, kid. You got it. Thank you, Mother.
Look at each other, facing each other. Just over here. Yep, that's good. Please remain standing as we do the prayer. Lord, behold our family here assembled. We thank you for this place in which we dwell, for the love that's entrusted to us, for the peace accorded us this day, for the hope for which we expect the morrow, for the health and work, the food, and the bright skies that make our lives delightful. Amen. Please be seated. Before we begin, let's take a moment to acknowledge Brian's mother, Jill Beaches, who is not here with us. Even though she's not physically present, we know she's looking down from heaven, giving Brian and Kristen her blessings and full approval of their union today. Let's have a moment of silence. Okay, welcome one and all. How beautiful is the day that is touched by love. May this be a moment to be remembered and cherished. Marriage is a very special spiritual connection of two people united for a common purpose, bringing love and trust together into a single focus. We have come together in the presence of God to witness and bless the joining of this man and this woman in holy matrimony. Someone once said, the most wonderful of all things in life is the discovery of another human being with whom one's relationship has a growing depth, beauty, and joy as the years increase. Brian and Kristen, true marriage is the holiest of all earthly unions. It is to be entered into reverently, consciously, and with full understanding of its significance. This union will require that you be totally honest with yourself and your mate, that you communicate effectively, that you often show your unconditional love, that you treat the other with kindness and respect, and share your feelings with the purpose of edifying your relationship. As you both enter this state of matrimony, you should strive to make real the ideals that, to you, give meaning to this ceremony and to the instruction of marriage. Know that during this ceremony, you are not only declaring your intent to be bound together before your friends and family, but you speak that intent also to God. Today, you come before me, your family, and friends to seal your love and to openly express your commitment to each other as husband and wife. I ask that you hold hands and look into each other's eyes, not me, each other's eyes. As you solemnly state your consent, will you honor and respect one another and seek to never break that honor? Will you share each other's pain and seek to ease it? Will you share the burdens of each so that your spirits may grow in this union? Will you share each other's laughter and look for the brightness in life and the positive in each other?
I promise.
Yes. Now look at each other's eyes again. Brian, will you take Kristen to be your wedded wife and to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, keeping you only for her forevermore?
I do.
Kristen, will you take Brian to be your wedded husband, to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, and forsaking others, keeping you only for him forevermore?
I do.
These spoken commitments to each other are the alignment of your words, which speaks boldly of your intentions. Now, what symbols do you give in this marriage?
Our rings.
Your rings. Throughout the world, rings are recognized as symbols of love and trust. Kristen and Brian, your rings will show the world that you have chosen each other as husband and wife. Bob Jr., do you have the rings?
Yes.
Brian, please repeat after me as you give that ring to her. Yes. Kristen,
Kristen,
really loud and
Kristen,
I offer this ring to you
I offer this ring to you
as a symbol of our love.
as a symbol of our love.
May it be a reminder
May be a reminder
of my love and support
of my love and support,
in all places
no places,
and at all times.
at all times.
With this ring,
With this ring,
I join my life to yours.
I join my life to yours.
Sweating.
I pride it on.
Now, Kristen, repeat after me as you. Okay. Brian,
Brian,
I offer this ring
I offer this ring
to you
to you
as a symbol of our love.
as a symbol of our love.
May it be a reminder
May it be a reminder
of my love and support
of my love and support
in all places
in all places
and at all times.
and at all times.
With this ring,
With this ring,
I join my life to yours.
I join our life to yours.
May the presence of these rings always remind you of the eternal love you have, pledge and devotion you willingly share with one another from this moment on. Brandon and Holly, please join us here. Okay, so we're gonna go over there. You have chosen to participate in the sand ceremony to symbolize the importance of joining of your lives into one entity as a couple and as a family. Although you will be sharing one life, one family, never forget you are both separate people. Cherish and affirm your differences. Brian, Kristen, and their 2 children will combine their individual sands to symbolize that this union is based on the strengths of each individual. You may now blend the sands together. Slowly, so shaky.
I know.
Slow down, Kristen.
Kristen, Jesus.
You're going so fast.
Slow down. It's not a glass of wine.
Sorry. Oh, jeez.
It's all right, Jamie will clean it up.
Just as these grains of sand can never be separated and poured again into the individual containers, so will your marriage and your family be together forever. Brandon and Holly, you're all set? Okay, great. Today you have stood before us and shared with one another words of love and trust. You have consented to marriage and given rings as tokens of your promises. By the power vested in me, are you guys ready for this? I pronounce you husband and wife. Brian, you may finally kiss your bride and take as long as you want. And for the first time as a married couple, it is my pleasure to introduce and congratulate Mr. and Mrs. Beecher.